What up, though?
Wonderland
O-Dawg,
land.
aka Mr.
Verbatim.
Serious, coming at you once again, you know what I'm saying? Just now coming from out of, you know what I'm saying, the deep thoughts of connecting and contemplating with the Most High's natural order, you know what I'm saying? Continuing to, at all times, seek to get closer to Him means that if I'm to know Him, I got to go into the areas where He came under the humanity's forefather when we were at a time when we needed to understand how to have peace, you know. And Daddy was showing us through the energy of the spirit brought to us by, we know the name Confucius, you know, and we're all familiar with the yin and the yang sign, so we call it, but it's actually, you know, the light in the darkness of ourself that we are going through a process of learning to properly balance, and we learning it through nature. And so, you know, that's what Confucius brought. Confucius brought the message from the Most High to humanity, which needed what they needed at that particular time for the growth for us to even get right now where we are in humanity and have such technology to communicate how we are now. The first forms of sophisticated technology dealt with properly learning how to communicate things that was known to particular individuals of what it is in the absolute reality of progress and growth by connecting with the nature. And that's how we even learn law and who we are, because it's nature that taught us who we are. And that was a long process in the growth of humanity. But yet at the same time, nature, as it was teaching us who we are, was given by Dad himself, providing the nature for us to be able to learn through his canopy, his garden, his field of the garden and the fruits of love, and the mansion in the house of love, and the mansion in the house of truth, and the mansion and the many treasures in the house of peace, and the many mansions in the house of freedom and justice, okay? So before I continue, I need you to understand that, because that's gang. Humanity, listen. Daddy says he already know who's doing right. He's doing this because he loves those who are not doing right as well, and he wants you to be able to make the gravy train. He says he's the creator, and you must acknowledge his presence of existence right now, because he has just gotten off his throne, because he wants to create something new himself. He's always working, and he's created something, and we are the helpers. And he says for those who try to do harm, to stop it right now is detrimental to you. Daddy say he got a new